Good morning to one and all. This is Sridhar. I'm working as assistant professor in St. Peter's Engineering College. So today we are going to discuss with the topic of supply. Yesterday we already discussed demand forecasting, demand techniques, and everything. So this is the interesting topic from second unit. Okay. So this demand forecasting, we know that techniques. What are the techniques we are having? What are the methods we are having in demand sector? And types of demands and everything we are already discussed in previous class. Now the point is supply. So demand and supply, it's depend upon normative way. So because without demand or without supply we cannot produce the products. So the topic is supply. Okay. Yes, supply. So what is supply? In before class we are already discussed with you demand and price of product. Now the point is supply. So this supply, so what is meant by supply? What are the determinants we are having in this supply? Supply of a commodity is the amount of its which the seller are able and willing to offer for sale at price. Okay. So once again I am telling supply of a commodity. Supply of a commodity, it's a part. Supply of a commodity is the amount of its which the seller are able and willing to offer for sale price. For sale price of product. Call it as supply. We call it as supply. So in this during this certain period of time, the supply is in a relative term. Supply is in a relative term. So the related price and time and market supply means the total quantity of including in this supply. So when the supply or when the consumer or when the seller is willing to buy their products, adding the supply of the firm in selling of the commodity. Okay, so this supply analysis can be used to determine the impact of changes. This supply analysis used determination of changes. Determination of changes related to product. Determination of changes related to product. So it is an analysis, supply analysis. So willing to buy, one merchant willing to buy at a certain a particular price. We call it as a supply. So we are supplying, selling of products. These determination impact of changes in product and factor prices. So in technology and in axis of the factor determinants including labor, the factor supply, factor determinants, demand, labor, demand, labor, price of product. The supply determinants, this one, price. So these things are involved in supply determinants and production and market output and aggregate supply, production, market aggregate, production, market aggregate, and we are going to analyze these kind of things under supply analysis. So generally it can be used to analyze the impact of production of the market. Supply analysis in the employment context deals with the key staffing questions and related current staffing levels we are considered under supply analysis. So this is what total introduction of supply or introduction of analysis. So now the original definition of supply of goods is the quantity offered. Supply of the goods, see here, supply of the goods quantity. See, just now I said supply of the goods is the quantity offered for a sale in a given market at a given time at various prices. We call it as supply. This is one of the definition. One more thing, supply of goods is the quantity offered. Supply of goods is a quantity offered of product, quantity offered. So this quantity offered for sale a given market at a given time at a various price, we call it as supply. So this is one of the definition, just note down. And next one is the supply refers to the amounts of goods that producer in a given market in a given price decide to sell during a given time period. We call it as supply. Whatever, so we are giving to offer, which kind of offer we are giving to? Product offer giving to the consumers, which is we are selling to, which is we are willing to sell our product a particular price, a particular time, a particular market. We call it as a supply. We are producing the goods and services into the according to the time or according to the market. So this is the definitions of supply. And next one, determination of supply. Determination of supply. Just note down, all of you. Determination of supply. So what are the determinations we are having in this supply? The first one is price of the commodity. Second one, other factors. Second one is other factors. So under other factors, first one is price of the other commodities. Price of the other commodities. The next one, price of factor of production. Price of factor of production. Next one, objective of the producer. Objective of the producer. Production technology. Last one is production technology. Last one is production production technology. So these are the determination of supply. So determination of supply divided two ways: price of the commodity, and second one other factors. So what are the other factors we are having according to this economic syllabus? The first one is price of the other commodities, and price of the factor of production, and objective of the producer, and fourth one is production technology. So this is the determination of a supply. Now the point is price of the commodity. So always we are talking price wherever you go. So price of the commodity. So while studying that, the changes, making a changes in the price of commodity on its supply, because that commodity, when other things are constant, a rise in the price of commodity provide in incentive to its seller to sell more of its fetches more profit and fall in the price. So in this regarding in this price of the commodity, so when the demand is increased, when the supply is increased, when the demand is decreased, then automatically supply will be decreased. So this is the interrelations in between, and price will be decreased and demand also increase, and demand is decreased and price is increased and demand will be decreased. This is the interrelationship between price of the commodity, so affecting the supply of the commodity when other things are constant. Somewhere other things are constant. So this is a thing of a commodity. So commodity means I already explained you regarding before manufacturing, we call it as a commodity of product, and next price of the other commodity. So other factors, again this is the first one, price of the commodity, and second one other factors. So other factors, so we are having other factor, the price of other commodities. This one is price of other commodity. While we are studying the changes in the price of commodities increase, these commodities increase, it become more profitable form to produce these other commodities, so it will shift its resources from the production of the commodity, so whose price has not changed to the production of the commodities, whose price have increases. Now it will make some changes into the price, and after that the resources of the production, we are making some product, and the resources of the production of the commodity, whose price has not changed changed in the production of the commodity, whose price have increases. So we are changing, for example take demand, for example take supply, for example take price. We are making some changes into the demand, in this demand. So when it is increased according to production, when it is increased, then automatically supply is increased. I always telling supply is increasing. If this price is constant level, this price is does not go to constant level, because these price or demand or supply in three things are normative way, always going in normative way. So that's why I am telling, when the demand is fall, then automatically price will be increased. That is the meaning of price of the other commodity. This is over. Next one, price factor of production. So if the cost of production, yes, so price factor production. So when the price is increased, in previous objective we are already learned. So the production of commodity rises due to a rise in the price of any one or more factors of production, and price will be decreased. Yeah, the price, the factor production, these price of the commodity remaining the same, then the margin of profit of its producer will fall, because they will reduce the supply of the commodity through the price has not changed. Similarly, a fall in the price of factors of production will increase in the supply of commodity, commodity. So when the price is fall out, the commodity remaining the same, the margin of profit it's produced with fall. When the price is fall, then the same the margin of demand or margin of price will be fall out into the market. So because they will reduce the supply, when the price is or demand is decreased, then automatically reduce our supply of production. The commodity through its price has not changed similarly in a fall of price of factor. So that's why inter between price and demand always going on in normative. So that's why up and downs are we are having in this price determination of supply. Next one, objective of the producer. So in this objective, objective of the producer. So this objective of producer of a commodity is to earn maximum profit. So he produces that much of commodity which will fetch a maximum profit. It is possible to that producer may be interested in maximizing his sales rather than absolutely the seller, the producer intentionally we will fetch him maximum profit. It is possible that the producer may be interested in maximizing his sales rather than his profit. Sales and profit rather than they need profit. So because it possible to that producer may be interested in maximizing his sales, and the producer goes on increasing the production and sales, goes on increasing the sales and production, a long target of profit is not advisedly affected. Therefore the objective of a producer also affected. So long time it will take long time target of sales, So this objective of a producer is also affect the supply of the commodity. Simple objective, maximizing profit and maximizing sales and profit, they need into the objective of the producer. In this way, rather than they need, however they are selling the product into the market, and however they want to earn extra profit on sales. These objective through take long time of target sales. So this is the point of determination of supply. Next one, production technology. So technologically we have much more of technology. Before we are manufacturing products and we are manufacturing goods and whatever we will using have to using more technology in this regarding making of product. So technological advancement means introduction of new machines. Technology means introduction of new machines and better than to product research technology and better methods of production we are using better method of production. This reduces the cost of production and increases of profit. Cost of production, these are the technologies we are using. This implements, whenever we are implement these kind of things, then definitely we will go to economic growth. We will get good economic growth. Cost production and profit, fast production and profit. So the commodity at the same price, thus the improvement in technology increases the supply of commodity, price remaining the same. See that compulsory in technology, production technology, first we need new machines and new technology and new formula under production technology, which is we are going to manufacturing in the organization of product. So better production is the most important, including apart from the production of technology. Better production. So in time to time we are we will produce into the market. Time to time production is most important. So quantity and quality production also in this involve. Quality and quantity productions also involved in better production. Then as cost production means unit production is most important, which is we are going to manufacturing through raw material. The cost unit is important. So cost unit we are using regarding less investment, maximum profit. Less investment, maximum profit, we are going under production of technology. These technologies increases the supply of commodity, price remaining will be the same whenever we are getting profit, including high demand, low price and better quality and good quantity of products. Such as we are maintaining these kind of measurable things, then definitely we will get a production of technology. So in this technology, we had to mention some things. We had to follow supply function. Without supply function we cannot do anything, because which is we are manufacturing in the organization need to apply compulsory supply function. So what is supply function? Mathematical function, and we are having mathematical function and arithmetical function also. So in this supply method, explaining the quantity supplied in terms of, just write down this one, after that I am telling. Yes, dear students, so if any doubt please ask me from this syllabus. Okay, so tomorrow we will go to discuss with the topic of supply function. This is the major impact which is we are making manufacturing of product in the organization. That is important. Supply function, how to produce, then how to utilize the supply into the market, and then how to face the values, and then how to calculate the arithmetical and numerical things in supply chain. So this is important for everyone who are involved in the organization sector. The supply mode is compulsory important thing. Thank you very much to all, and if any doubt please ask me, please ping my number. Okay, and please note down everything, each and every point, because this is economical system, so that's why important things I'm saying about economic formulas and everything. Okay, so thank you very much to all. Thank you.